Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very welcome. So it's Tuesday's request day. Today's map was requested by the creator quite a while ago. We have done this creator 5 times in the past, but I'm going to let you play Guess the Creator. If you're a regular to the show, you will definitely know this creator by name. I'm going to leave the creator's name off of the screen until after the asset review, so you've got plenty of time to try and soak it in and guess. And if you like guessing games, guess what you have to do next. Go on, guess. That's right, hitting the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look at Mountamps by, I don't know, somebody. So yes, we've done them 5 times in the past and they've averaged around about the 10-star mark. There's your start square. See how the highway comes down to the narrower part. We'll have a look at that as the review goes on. The resources are workable, definitely workable. Okay, let's have a little look at the workshop. I have hidden the creator's name and all the clues as well. They're all tucked away, so you won't be able to tell. We'll be using the New Caledonian custom pavement theme and the Caribbean LUT because that's what they would like us to use. Everything else is 100% vanilla. Okay? All the vanilla trees are going to be here, okay guys? So, Mountamps, who would make a map like this? I'll leave you to speculate. The last time we did them, which was only, it's in episode 613, so not so long ago at all, they got the seal of approval. Okay, but before then, they averaged 10 stars across the other 4 maps that they've made. Now, this particular map, I like it, but I also hate it. It's one of those moments, you know. We'll start at this end. This end of the map is the nicer end of the map. For me, this isn't the 4-star end of the map in terms of everything. Detail, even gameplay potential in this area here. It's quite kind of tough, but then hang on, we've hit our first problem right here. See this lovely intersection here swooping. We've got some road glitching here. I can tell instantly by looking at it what the problem is, and that is that the nodes are too close together. Let me show you with Move It. Of course, with Move It. What else would we use? See how close those 2 nodes are together? What we're going to do is we're going to grab hold of that one there and pull it across. Instantly disappears the glitching. But if we go down and have a look, you'll notice that we've got some terrain issues as well, because it's still trying to slope up too much too quickly. So if we pull that back a little bit more, it will work the slope out a little bit smoother. So around about there, I might just bend the road a little bit as well. There we go. And if we come down and have a little look there, that is so smooth, silky smooth. It's like satin. Now we'll have a bigger look at this intersection after the asset review, because there are problems with it. This is one of them. Okay, I think this might be a temporary problem while the traffic sorts itself, because look, we've got one bit of truck going down this route already. I think this was the start of map because I haven't let it settle down too much. So that's probably going to sort itself out. So don't fret on that one. So who would make a map like this one then? Who do you think? Who do you think? Are you sold on it? Okay, we've got a little bit of an error going on there, and you probably eliminated the likes of the supreme creators when I said that they average 10 stars. You know that it's not going to be from that. But who would it be? And we're down to the start square here. We head down along the highway to the start square. Start square, this is the bit, it's a bit narrow on this side. And we'll have a look at how this actually works after the asset review, or after the intermission probably actually. But before we do that, let's do that asset review. Last chance to guess. As we have a look at the Giorgio Armani Ginza, or is it Ginza? don't know, Ginza, I'm going with, by Stringer Bell. Are these little things on the outside? They look like climbing wall things. Is this for all the daredevils over in Tokyo to be able to climb the building? I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh, look, we've even got a little door on the outside there. Okay, factoids, because factoids, speaking of daredevils, Gary Cooper started his film career as a stuntman before being spotted and turned into a star. Not that stuntmen aren't stars. Oh, look at that. That's a little, eating area in there. I'm guessing one of those glass things opens a door. Down here, we've got little frontage here, but we've got, I think it's a sidage actually, because we go around here. It's a corner unit. That isn't a corner unit, by the way, this one. Plenty to read. I love the descriptions that tell you what's going on. And here's your main entrance. Look how dark it is. Could do a little bit of lighting in there. Would be nice. But there we are. Giorgio Armani Ginza by Stringer Bell, today's asset of the day. So, who would make a map like this? The answer is CHECO MX. That's right. They made this one for a competition. I was completely blissfully unaware of any competition. So well done for actually having a go and entering something. Bless you. Let's have a little look at this intersection as we're back here. Now, if we're going to turn left here, we've got to go across the highway. I have a huge issue with crossing across the highway. But then we've got another short strip across here. And then it merges in here. See how we've got stop-start as well. It's not a clever intersection because it's already troublesome. I don't have a huge problem with traffic. Sometimes you do have these little, especially in country lanes or whatever, or small villages might have a little turn off like that one that we've just seen. Let me see if I can't get the traffic flowing a little bit smoother with Move It. So yes, yeah, definitely in my neck of the woods, we've got, highways with motorways, and occasionally you'll see a break in the motorway, just like that particular highway connection there, which cuts right across. The difference is those ones are usually to small villages, and this is to a main national road, which could be a problem. Now this I like. I like this. Look how smooth and silky that is. That's lovely, and it merges nicely, and it's not causing any problems at all there. So that's good. That said, all of that said, that this is connecting to a national road, you're not going to be doing an awful lot of building up here because we are talking mountains. We are talking. I buy these mountains completely. Love them. Absolutely adore them. There is ore in them, the hills, so you may want to be doing some industrial just off of, if you can find a way off of this road into the hills, like about here maybe, get up into the hills that way. But it's all pretty damn fine. But then there are some things I don't like. The things that I really like on this map. The things I don't, I really don't. Tell you what, let's have that intermission.
Are your soggy little Sims constantly getting even more soggy? Are you continuously drowning your trees and soaking your city? Then you need BonBonB's flood management tutorial. Click the information button now.
And we're back. The shipping routes. There is one little shipping route in Mountamps by CHECO MX. Comes up the obvious route. It doesn't go right the way to the top, which makes a lot of sense. In fact, as shipping routes go, that's about the best he could have done, I think. Water flow. Now, this is your start square up here, and we do have a water spawn point up here, forcing the water down the river flow. This I'm okay with, sort of. We'll look at more detail in a minute. A little bit of flooding going on there, but not massive, not a huge issue. What I have a big issue with is this splodge. I have no clue. All of that water is going straight off out of the map. I don't know what it's doing there. Let's have a look in 3D detail at this is your start square. Plenty of flatness going on this little area here. Plus you can break off into the hills up that way. But it's not as flat as it looks like it might be, and it is definitely a build for somebody who wants some mountains that aren't, well, completely impenetrable. And these are that sort of mountain. I think we'll just have to, we'll switch the terrain lines on in a minute, and you'll actually see from above this looks very flat. But once you get those terrain lines on, you can really make out some of these are really steep slopes. It is gonna be troublesome. That doesn't make it a bad map. That doesn't make it unplayable. It makes it a challenge, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. As long as the challenge is a playable challenge, I don't have an issue. Like up here, we've got, where were we? Let's have a look at there we go. This is your ore up in the hills here. So I don't think you'll be doing much city building up here. Maybe some mountain villages, and maybe be doing some ore mining up there. That would definitely make a lot of sense, I think. Right, so anyway, this end of the map I really like. Completely buying into the hills. I think that the theme works really well for this as well. And I don't mind just all the vanilla trees. Don't even notice them being the cheap, horrible vanilla trees, because it works. Then we get down here. Now the problem with the Caledonia theme is the oil color, which is this one, which is, for me, it just spoils it a bit, I think. And for me, it's not the strongest suit of the map. Then we come down here, we have a look at the sand. The sand, well, it's not very well worked at all, I'm afraid. I can see what he's tried to do by putting some beaches in, making a little bit of a resort area, but I'm not buying it. It's not looking like sand that would have settled in this way. It's just a bit splodgy, and like here you've got I don't know, it just it doesn't look, does it look right to you? I'm finding it hard to describe, but yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a cliff dropping off down there. How would the sand settle like that? The worst part for me would be this little nook here where we've got sand going in. Yeah, I'm happy with all of that, but it's really shallow at here. I feel that the sand, given the way that it's settled in other locations, would have gone even further out there. We could put terrain lines back on again. Let me show you over here. We've got sand really quite high. So here, if we follow that terrain line across at that point there, that is at this location up here. And this is going to be more of a sand trap than that hill, I feel. So it doesn't make any sense to me at all. And as for this is all sorts of stars being lost. Just for this, it makes no sense at all. Had that not been there, this wouldn't have detracted from the map at all. Even just removing the water source, the water spawn point, wouldn't have hurt the map. So for me, that's a really odd thing. Let's go find ourselves a thumbnail location, because there are areas of this map that I would say are outstanding. And I think if we come down to Start Square, so, oh yeah, let's have a look at the water spawn here. This water spawn here, it looks really settled and still, but instantly we've got water gushing away. And once again, that just doesn't feel particularly real. It just detracts again from what could be a truly outstanding map. So anyway, what do you feel? That's what I feel. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the viewer's choice top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Right, I'm going to mark it up. Right, there are bits on this map. Whole chunks of this map that I think are 4 stars for aesthetics. And then there are bits that are 2. No more than 2 stars as well, and it really eats away into that 4-star rating, so I'm gonna give it a 3 for aesthetics. For detail, across the whole, there's not too much to say. There are a few problems with it, but then I don't think it's quite bad enough to deserve being marked right down to 2 stars. There aren't enough hideous issues with it to be a 2-star. Gonna give it a very low 3 stars. Very low though. And then for gameplay potential, yes, but there are issues that really need fixing that will detract from the gameplay, and traffic flow issues potentially in the one and only intersection that we've got. I think it's definitely playable. I'm gonna give it 3 stars with potential to be a 4-star once everything is fixed. So there you go, Mountamps by CHECO MX. do you know, there's a whole load of things about this map that I really enjoy, and it's great to see CHECO MX doing something completely off the wall, completely different from what they would normally do. So anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. And thank you to all my BonBonB buddies over on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support. You really do help keep me going. And yes, you're lovely people. Odd map on the screen now if you want to have a go and vote on that one. And well, you know what the deal is. I'll see you tomorrow for another map in the What Map series. Thanks for watching.